MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the 51s and the Falcons. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Benji Easel gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
So striding in, Thomas Jordan. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The designated hitter, Thomas Jordan.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Center fielder on the run. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's full.
Ready now, Joel Morgan. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch coming. Here it is. Circle change, too low, ball 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it, the pitcher has to throw strikes, the offense has to show up, but I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
That is first. The center fielder, Brian Beard.
Standing in, Brian Beard, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing it back. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that.
The windup and the 0-1. A ball and a strike. Two out, nobody on. Inside and low, 2-1. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 9 on the year. And that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
To the plate now, Sean Bender, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 5 homers, 18 driven in. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the first coming up. The 51s are out in front 1-0. Greg Rhodes will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now to the plate, Steve Rice. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter, Steve Rice.
Here's the pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate now, Bruce Sanders. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Here he comes on 2-0. And he popped him up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. And now a pitch on the way.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Rounded down the third baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat hit out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
At the plate, Jeffrey Bellamy, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 5 homers, and an even 20 RBIs. Here's a look over at first, and a dive, but he's back in there. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and a check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Sanders stands at first with 1 out. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box now, John O'Neill. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He'll come in here at 263, 10 home runs, 26 RBIs. The 1-0 delivery.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This one's down to third. Reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Sean Bird, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. And there's out number 1.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Charles Altman.
So stepping in, Charles Altman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the pitch. Belted high in the air out to left. A leap, but it's off his glove. And that's off the left field wall. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Well, you really can't fault the effort out there in left field. Maybe a better break or route, and he catches this one, but who knows? Once it got by him, there was no way he was preventing the triple.
Standing in now, Brian Greer, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. 1-0 delivery. Greer, a 36-year-old veteran. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Stepping in now, Trent Burgess, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 1-0, here it is.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Ugh, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
The 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Leading off the inning, Rodney Myers, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Rodney Myers.
First pitch coming, here it is.
1-0.
Ready with the 1-0. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Beard is right there, 1 down.
Batting 6th. Not shortstop. Kevin Root.
Into the box now, Kevin Root. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Ready with the first pitch, here it comes.
0-1's the count.
Now the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Ready with the 0-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
In now, Blake Hamby, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got the average to 321, 2 home runs and 16 RBIs. The 1-0.
2-0.
Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll make the quick basket catch behind the plate, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. Nashville is out in front here, 1-0. At the plate, Richie Dunlap, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Richie Dunlap.
First pitch on its way. The 1-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning, instead of foul ball. The 2-1 home. To short, hit hard, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
In now, Thomas Jordan. He reached on a single in his first try. He's set, and the pitch.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Liner toward right center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
You're starting your inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
So now to the plate, Joel Morgan. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And he fouls this one off. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So coming to the plate, Brian Beard, and their runners at the corners now.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Bounce to first. He's got it. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The 51s on top, 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ellis Means. First pitch coming, here it is. 1-0. Means is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
3-0 to him now. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called a strike. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Stepping up now, Joel Sloan. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Set and the 0-1. No one out with a runner at second. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. The belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Steve Rice, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here it comes, 1-0. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Wow, you gotta love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
Into the box, Bruce Sanders, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical, if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Now at the plate, Jeffrey Bellamy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. On the line, that's a base hit. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead. On to third, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Into the box now, John O'Neill, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2-0 count. The pitch.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. Digging in, Rodney Myers. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Ready on 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 3 innings complete. The Sandlot leads it 2-1. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Sean Bender. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
3-1. walks yet. Here's the delivery. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. Lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Riding in once again, Sean Bird. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, he's got to make an adjustment. You can tell this guy's been struggling with the bat in his hands. He's got a lot of frustration. He's gripping the bat too tight. He needs to relax, take a deep breath, and have a productive AB right here.
Altman.
To the plate now, Charles Altman, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Altman has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
The 2-0 on the way.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking here.
And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Brian Greer will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
The 0-2 home. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time. That's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
In now, Trent Burgess. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Sandlot is on top 2-1. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Kevin Root.
Kevin Root.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, that's down.
1-0 delivery. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. And there's ball 2 now.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Blake Hamby. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. 1-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. The 1-2.
Ball.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 24, Ellis Means.
Now at the plate, Ellis Means. He drew a walk his first time up. Here it comes.
0-1's the count.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Into the box now, Richie Dunlap will lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Richie Dunlap.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball inside.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Sloan arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Thomas Jordan.
Settling in now, Thomas Jordan. He singled his last time up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The first base, number 33. Joel Morgan.
Ready once again, Joel Morgan. Here comes the first pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
The center fielder, number 16, Brian Beard.
At the plate now, Brian Beard. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Beard has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. 0-1, here it comes. To short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So striding forward now, Joel Sloan comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Joel Sloan.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
The 1-0 home.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole the strike.
The 1-1 home. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Now back, the designated hitter, Steve.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Steve Rice. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
He's well behind the plate. That's an easy stolen base.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Here's the 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in now, Bruce Sanders, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the 0-1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Sanders still playing here at age 38. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
2 balls and a strike now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind an account like that, though.
Stepping in, Jeffrey Bellamy. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Out 1-1.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. Not in time as the run scores.
Just a great at-bat there. That 1-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are 1 solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Tyler Peterson was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Rodney Myers will be the first to meet him here, and they'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. As a look, now the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
0-1, here's the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Sean Bender, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Manny. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Sean Bird comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Wind up and the 0-1. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Into the box, Charles Altman. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding in, Kevin Root. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Stepping up to the plate, Blake Hamby. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on it's way. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Popped him up. Greer over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now back, the center fielder, Ellis Means.
Now at the plate, Ellis Means 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. The 1-0. Is a slider that backs up for a ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High pop up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. seventh inning ready to roll. And now it'll be the catcher, Brian Greer.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
On its way is pitch number 75. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Burgess.
Striding into the box, Trent Burgess. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2-1 the count. A high fastball is in there.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
So now to the plate, Richie Dunlap. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired.
With the traditional 7th inning correct.
Now at the plate, Joel Sloan. 1-for-2 on his line so far in the game.
The left fielder, Joel.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Windup and the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Beard is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Steve Right.
Next will be the designated hitter, Steve Rice. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Fastball called for strike 2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate, Bruce Sanders, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 1-0.
1-1.
Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2. Ground ball foul down the left side.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Billy Gant has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the veteran DH, Thomas Jordan.
The designated hitter, Thomas Jordan.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home, and it's fouled away. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swings through it for strike number 2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. He was great all night long.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Standing in now, Joel Morgan, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
And he finally gets this one over for strike 1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle. Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Digging in, Brian Beard. but he's back. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses inside 1-0.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Runners on first with one down. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. Check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are two away.
Now back.
Digging in now, Sean Fender. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball one. A runner on first with two away. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he can.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Carson Eubanks is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Eubanks. Leading for the first baseman, Jeffrey Bellamy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now the pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's out there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
To the plate now, John O'Neill, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. No hits to this point. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Now back.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rodney Myers. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Two out, nobody on. swing there as they tie him up inside for the third. Striding in to start the ninth, Sean Bird, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First offering on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Sean Bird becomes the first out of the inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping in, Brian Greer, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. The Falcons led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Benji Easel takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Billy Gant works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 2nd. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Finalized score. First for your victorious home team. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6.